In our next story, do you remember someone called Pastor Iluyomade, the former senior pastor of the Redeemed Christian Church of God's City of David Parish? Well, he's just launched his own ministry called the Family Fellowship. And Pastor Iluyomade was the former head of the RCCG City of David Parish, which is considered to be one of the most prominent parishes of the mega church. And he was suspended following public criticism after he held a lavish birthday for his wife, Siju, shortly after the death of Herbert Wigwe, the late CEO of Access Bank. Some people deemed the lavish party inappropriate, given that Wigwe was a prominent member of the church. His suspension from the RCCG came with a 3-month break and an investigation into his alleged conduct. Not long after, the pastor tendered his resignation. Well, it looks like he's back in the business of winning souls. What do you guys think about this comeback? Let's take a look at social media. This was him launching his own ministry and inviting us to Sunday service after that hiatus and that scandal. Okikiola says he's not the first pastor to be suspended from RCCG, and he won't be the last. They all went ahead to open theirs and became independent pastors with RCCG experience. 85 of the new churches with new names emanated from RCCG. Their lead pastors were either suspended or left RCCG. Go and verify. I love that Okikiola has all the church gossip and the church updates. Keep them coming, guys. We'll take another tweet. Chioma says, the church business will continue to strive in Nigeria, because people want to believe in something. They want to believe someone is responsible for their problems. They want to believe their pastor has all the solutions to their problems and that he can save them. Pastors, on the other hand, use this mindset as a weapon to extort the people. Thank you for that input, Choma. Mr. Classic says, I guess since Redeem suspended him, God decided to call him personally. Man plans and God laughs, eh? In all things, let's just ask God to direct our steps.
Life is very funny, but sometimes we make life more complicated. Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this video. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for watching the video. You see this pastor that is dancing? His wife turned 60, and it happened that before the wife's birthday, one of the financiers of their church, the Redeemed Church, House of David, had a plane crash where his first son and his wife died, and their friend, Mr. Bimbo, they all died in that plane crash. And these are people that are members of his church, and they went ahead to do an elaborate wedding. I did that video. If you check my channel down, you will see it. I did that video last year. And they did a very lavish birthday party where they had a series of events. Nobody is saying she should not do her birthday, but it was quite insensitive of her to go ahead and do a birthday party when they know these people are here. This event happened that it was so terrifying. This is a church. A church is like an NGO. Do you get? So now some people have said, oh, why would they say the church should not go ahead and celebrate birthday when the bank did not stop for one day? For Christ's sake, the bank is with people's money. The bank is with people's money, it's not like the bank functioned like it used to function. If you have Access Bank, I've been banking with Access Bank for 10 years. In fact, they sent me a message days ago talking about thanking me for banking with them. I have been banking with Access Bank. I never knew Herbert Wigwe was the owner of Access Bank until when he died last year, which was my 9th year in the bank. I never knew Herbert Wigwe was the owner of Access Bank. So Access Bank was not the way it used to be the period Herbert Wigwe died. But then they cannot shut down Access Bank because people need to collect their money. People need to do transaction. And for a CEO to die, the owner of the bank to die, they will even think that, their money has gone. So they needed to be around. Just few people, not everybody was present in the bank. That was the period they were planning for the burial and other things were going on. They were trying to move the bodies back to Nigeria. So not everybody was present at the bank. So the Wigwe's former partner now had to come back to the bank to start doing things in the bank. So for them to begin to say the bank did not go on vacation, why would the church go on vacation? This wasn't even a church program. It was that a birthday, a 60th birthday that they say she has paid. Some people say she had paid the vendors. The vendors know they are human beings. They know very well that you just lost a member of your branch. Even some other branch that are not his direct branch, a lot of them felt this pain, and so many people kept some things on hold. But you, the pastor of the church, your wife, celebrated the birthday. Okay, even when they called you to say, oh, this thing you people did is not good, though. They didn't even come to the public to say they are sorry. Rather, they kept posting birthday videos, posting all the wealth and all that. People started dragging this woman. First of all, the woman brought Flavor to come, do a presentation. They didn't carry worship team, church worship team. They used what's his name, Flavor songs. They call Flavor to come. People criticize that one. That was not enough. Then people started talking about the Wigwe's own, and this thing went viral. That was how Wigwe's father now said, please, he doesn't want his son to be, he doesn't want that parish to hold the service of song, that this is not nice. Wigwe's family stood their ground that they will not allow that happen. Do you know what it means for Wigwe, whose father was 90 something years already, for the son to now die while he is alive with his wife, for them to now be laying their own child to rest, that kind of thing. So emotional intelligence is very important. And this couple went out as pastors. You are the one who is supposed to be consoling this family on the day of the because the Ebewigwe's father, I think Ebewigwe's family wrote that they don't want the pastor and his wife to come near them because it doesn't make sense. A man just died. They are not saying you should not do your birthday. Give it some time, if possible. Postpone the birthday to when they are buried the person. Then you go ahead and do your lavish birthday. And the funny thing is, it will shock you that maybe a Wigwe had even donated money for the planning committee. It's possible. And people said that there was a time they were looking for 100 million in that church. It was a Wigwe that gave the 100 million. So it's so sad that a man would die, have a plane crash with his wife and son and his friend, 4 people. It's only his driver that made it through. Sorry, his PA. Because the PA was saying that, Ebewigwe was, he saw him that morning and he was asking questions, was answering. So when they were talking about leaving, Ebewigwe told him they are going. And he's the PA. He just told him that, no, he will follow the car that will carry the luggage. If they had known, sometimes luxury or comfort is not truly luxury, it's not truly comfort, that he will go by road and meet them there. Only for this guy to start calling. Nobody was answering, not knowing that the plane has, because they expected that he would have landed. And the guy said for some reason he started calling them. No answer. And that was how he got there and discovered that they got an announcement that a plane crashed. And I think it was a shopper they used. And it was a 23 years old, 25 years old boy that flew them. And even when he said he told Ebewigwe that, the PA told Ebewigwe, what about the weather? He said that you should not worry, that this is America, that they have everything in control. You see, sometimes we feel that this is America. It's not just America. It is God that protects us. I have had a friend who went to give birth in America and she didn't make it alive. She kept saying she's weak. And they didn't know whether it was internal bleeding. They didn't know what it was. She lost her child, her life. And the baby is grown now. I'm sure that baby would have been like, let's say 13 years old. And this is a boy she has been looking for. So in all I'm saying is that the man has now opened his own church, like you saw them right. He has opened, you saw the first news, he has opened his own church. These are the reasons why people feel church is business. Guys, let me know your thought on the comment section. What do you think? Do you think it was right for them after suspension to go and open their own church? Do you think it's right? Let's know on the comment section, because I don't understand this kind of thing. It's really a sad one, honestly.